Yo, what is up? So in this tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and make our save menu. Like I said, since we're doing limited slots, we're just gonna create this save menu, so that when you start the game and other scenarios, this menu will come up and you can choose which slot you want to save to. So yeah, we've got a few menus to make. We gotta make this. We gotta make a save slot. We gotta make some changes to our load slot. We're gonna make this button widget for our save and load. So yeah, let's just hop into it. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna hop into our load game slot widget. We're gonna change some things here. Let me just pull up my reference. This guy, I believe. Yeah. So we actually want this to be a button. We don't have it as a button right now. So let's see. Let me see what I did here. I put the button under the border and above the size box. We're gonna get rid of this second border. So let's just grab our size box right here. We're gonna pull it onto the canvas panel. We're gonna get rid of this second border. And on this size box, here, hold on. Let's wrap this with a button. Hold on. Do that. Undo it. Undo everything. We're gonna wrap this border with a button, like that. Then we're gonna pull this size box onto the canvas panel. Get rid of that second border there. Grab your size box. Put it on the button, like that. Then we're gonna go on the button and we're just gonna change the color of it. We're gonna make it black for the normal and pressed. And then on the hovered, we're gonna make it just a little bit lighter, like that. And let's see, on the button, let's get rid of the outline. We'll make the outline black. Yeah, something like that. We could do that for all of them. Make the outline black. So yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, we're gonna call this load game button, like that. Cool. So now we're just gonna duplicate this and make our save game. Looks like this is kind of hanging out. Maybe we want to make it a little bigger. Make the top border size X just a little bigger, like 210. The way it's not hanging out the edge over here. Maybe 205, 208, right around 208. Looks good. Yeah. And I'm gonna look at the fill screen. Yeah, we're gonna change this as well. Okay, so everything right here, let's center this. I'm gonna align to 0.5. 0.5. And let's see. Look at my reference here. Let's just make it a little bigger. So size X, let's just make that 220. Size Y on the border, we'll make the whole thing a bit bigger. Let's go 280 or 300. Size Y, we'll make let's try 350 on that, and then size Y try 400 on that, actually. Just want to make it a little bigger. That way it's a little bit more like this. And then size Y should be fine, but now we want to go down to our load game slot size box. And we're just gonna make this bigger. Width override. Let's see. Should change the size of everything in it, but it's not. I'm gonna open my other one, see what I did in it. Okay, let me see what I did in here. Load game slot. Let me look in here. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy over the stuff that I did over here. So size X 926.6. This is on the load game slot border. I'm just gonna bring this stuff over. Yeah, we don't have that at all. And it went way over there. And then size Y 174.7. Or that's position. Hold on. Okay, wrong thing. Let me copy that size again. That's why it went way over there. Size X. I'm just gonna paste that guy in. And then size Y 174.7. And this is on your load slot border. Now you see we get something way bigger. So let's go look at what the button's doing. Also, let me check the padding on that. No padding. Right. Okay, yeah. We don't even have the option for padding. Okay, let's look at the button. What did I do for the button? Button padding is 4. Let's do that. Set that to 4. Let's look at the load game slot size box. We filled on both sides and a height override of 10. Height override 10. That should be fine. Let's go to the load game horizontal box. What did I do? It's just filled like that. Let's go to the player image. See what I did over here. Player image. It's just filled. Let's do that. On the load game character stat size box. Let's see what I did. It's filled with a width of 337.5. 337.5, like that. So let's see what we did on the vertical box. It's just filled. Yeah, just filled. Player stat size box. It's filled. Oh, this is the other one. Player stat size box. It's filled with a height override of 90. I'm going to change this to auto. No width override. Height override of 90. Okay. me just change this back to 0. Then on the horizontal box, let me look at what I did on that one. That one is just filled. So let's change this to fill. On the text, let me see what I did for that one. That one is left alignment and filled. Left alignment and filled. That's what we did on the next size box. Height override of 74.2. Let me grab that. Height override of 74.2. And change this from fill to auto. So the player stats horizontal box. Let's see what we did over here. It's just filled. I think that's what we have. Yep, just filled with 0 padding. Let's change all of this back to 0. Level text, that's just filled. Let's check that. It's filled. Let me also check the size. Size 10. Let's change this back to 10. We checked this one as well. That one's 10 as well. We'll change that size to 10. Check the size of this one. That one is center aligned over here, although it should probably go top like that. The size of this one is... Oh, that's... we're on the wrong one. Or... not, okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's size 22. Size 22. And we'll make this one just say... this is our level number. We'll just make it say 1. Probably what it should say over here too. Instead of 0. So now we'll go to the load game details. We're still not getting the same results with the image, and I feel like we should by now. Let me just double check some things. This is filled on the slot border. Let me look at the padding. It's the same. Image size is the same. Alignment is the same. Everything's the same right there. Why are we not getting the same results? The button is filled with the same padding. Load game slot size box. Is exactly the same. Actually, there's 0 padding over here. Let's change that. So why would we not be getting the same exact results? Horizontal box, it's filled. It's part of the load game slot size box. But it doesn't do the same thing. Something's off. We just gotta figure out what it is. The image. Auto. Padding of 1. Let's give it padding of 1. Let's look at this load game character stat size box. It's exactly the same. We have 2 padding over here. Let's see what it is over here. Let's give it 2. Oh, never mind. That was something else. 1 padding. Get 1 padding. Let's give that 1. Kind of fixes it if we go to fill, but that's not what the image is over here. It's definitely on auto. Oh, I broke something over here, I think, yeah. We have 5 padding on the top. That player stat size box. Player stat size box. Top padding of 5. Image size 150. Image size. That's what it was. Image size. Yeah, so make your image size 150. There we go. There we go. We got it figured out. Let's go ahead and finish copying over some of this stuff. I think we were down. We were down here. Let's go ahead and finish off just copying this side. So that size box 412.4. We'll paste that. Also, is that auto? Yeah. Auto over here. And the vertical box is just fill with 2 padding. Player location size box. Just auto. Right alignment and fill with 5 padding on the right. Five padding on the right. And center alignment on the text. Like that. 0 padding. Okay. Player time size box auto. With the right field. Like that. And padding of 5 on the top and the right. 5. 5. Like that. And it's got a the size is different. Let me copy the size of these size boxes. 128.6 for this top one. 128.6, and then 42.7 on the height for the player location size box. And text blocks. I never made it lemon milk over here. Let me do that. Okay, that causes some issues. We're gonna give that right padding. Of 80. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just do it differently over here now. Now that we got it pretty much situated, we'll just fix it over here. Okay, so over here, looks like that's fine. Let me just see if we add in a bunch of text. Just want to make sure it's not gonna go off the edge. Let's set it to auto wrap. And also, we'll give it more padding. So on the right of the size box, we'll make the right padding 50, 60. Then we'll make that text say location, like that. And we'll give this guy same kind of padding. What was it, 60? Yeah, 60. And we'll give it a... We'll just copy the width and height override. So that guy. And then the height override. We'll do that. Okay. So that's a lot better. So that should be good. That should be good. I'm gonna right horizontally align that one. Let's just add in a bunch of text in there. And we want to auto wrap this just in case. Find it. Auto wrap text. Yeah. For just in case purposes. And make it say time. Like that. Okay, so this should be good. This should be good. We got that situated. Yep, that was confusing. Alright, so now we're just going to duplicate this load game slot. Duplicate it. We're going to change some things about it. We're going to make this one our save game slot. We're going to open this guy up. And we're just going to go ahead and rename all this stuff. So load game slot border. We're going to call it save game slot border. This is going to be our save slot. Copy it. And yeah, rename this to a save game slot widget. And load game button. We're going to call this save game button. Load game slot size box. We're going to call this save game slot size box. Load game horizontal box. We're going to call this save game horizontal box. Load game character stats. We're going to make this save game character stats. Load game vertical box. We're going to make this save game vertical box. Load game detail size box. We're going to make this save game detail size box. Load game vertical box. We're going to make this save game vertical box underscore 2. And that should be good. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add an overlay. Right? Let me just pull up my other reference just to make sure. So yeah, right here. No overlay. Just the text that says empty on the canvas panel. Okay, no overlay. We're just gonna add a text to the canvas panel, and this is gonna be our empty text. For if there's nothing in the save slot, it'll just show this empty. I'm gonna size the content on that. We're gonna center it, and I'm gonna align to 0.5, 0.5, and 0.5. I'm gonna make this my lemon milk font, and in the text we're just gonna make it say empty. If I can stop fat fingering stuff right now. And then outline size of 1, and we'll make it bigger. Let's make it 48, like that. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna make this is a variable. We want to make all of these texts a variable. So check is variable on all these texts. Yeah. Then we're gonna go over here to the graph, and we want to do some things on event constructs. Let me pull up my other reference for what I did. This guy right here. So we're gonna cache to the third person game mode. We're gonna get game mode. We're gonna promote to a variable. We're gonna call this game mode ref. We're gonna see, does save game exist? We're gonna get our save game, or get save slot. Plug that into the slot name. And we want to do some things if one does and if one doesn't. So let's plug this guy in, a branch, and we're just going to set visibility on some things. Set visibility. We'll start with if it doesn't exist. We want to hide basically everything except our empty text. So we'll pull our empty text over there. We'll use him on something else. Level number text. We're going to set that guy hidden. Level text. We're going to set that guy hidden. Player image. We're going to set that hidden. Player location text. We're going to set that hidden. Player name text. We're going to set that guy hidden. Player time text. We're going to set that guy to be hidden. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. So now we're just going to duplicate this set visibility. Plug it in. And we're going to hook our empty text to this one, and we want to change it to visible. And basically we just want to do the opposite if one does exist. So we're just gonna duplicate this whole thing right here. Hook this guy in. I'm just gonna line this guy up. And yeah, we just want to flip this, make this visible, make this hidden, like that. And that's all we really need to do in here. I'm just gonna line some of this stuff up. Like that. Compile, save. Cool. Yeah, that should be fine. So now we want, let me pull up my other references here. We want our save load menu. So we're going to make a new user interface. Widget blueprint. Whoops. Did I click the right thing? Widget blueprint, yeah. We're gonna call this save load menu underscore W. We're gonna open this guy up. We're gonna get a canvas panel. Hook that guy in. And we want to set up a border. Let's grab a border like this. We're gonna anchor it to the center. Alignment 0.5. 0.5. Size X, we're just gonna make it a bit bigger. Let's try 1200. Size Y to about 800. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna make it black, like that. We're gonna call this our save load menu background border. Is that what I called it? Save load border. We'll just call it save load border. Save load. Well, actually, never mind. That is what I called it. Save load background border. Take out the menu. Save load background border. And I'm gonna wrap this with a border, and then we'll just call this one save load border. Then on our background border, we'll just give this a padding of 4 on all 4 sides. And for the first border, I'm gonna change the color of that to be, oh god, I didn't mean to open that one. Guess we'll open that one then. I'm just gonna make it the same color as what's on our slots. So let me find, yeah, this guy. I'm just gonna copy that color. And set that right there, set the color. Now what we want is a size box. So let's grab a size box. We're gonna call this menu size box. And on the size box, we'll just set that to fill, I believe. Then we'll grab a vertical box. Vertical box. Set that on the menu size box. We're gonna call this menu vertical box. And then we're gonna get another size box. Size box. Set that on the vertical box right here. And we're gonna give this a height override of 100. And we're gonna call this menu type size box. Menu type size box. And this will be, we'll have a text in here that tells us which kind of menu we're on. Then we're gonna get a horizontal box. Is probably redundant. But let's grab a text. We'll grab a text, throw that guy in there, and we will center it like that. And we will call this menu type text. We're gonna check is variable like that. And then what we want is we want our other menus, but what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and grab an overlay, and we're gonna put this on the canvas panel. We're gonna anchor it to the center, like that. Aligned to 0.5, 0.5, and we're just gonna do that for now. We got some other widgets we need to make real quick. It's gonna be our save buttons menu and our load buttons menu. So let me close this guy for now, and I will open my references for those. Yeah, so let's do this. We'll make our save first. So we're gonna go user interface, widget menu. We're gonna make this our save buttons menu underscore W. We're gonna open this guy. We're gonna get a canvas panel. Pull it down here. And we're gonna get a size box. We're gonna pull the size box right here. We're gonna call it our save button size box. Save buttons size box, like that. And we're gonna size this guy to content. We're also gonna anchor it to the center. Align 0.5 and 0.5. And then we're gonna grab our save game slot widget. We're gonna throw that guy in there. And we're gonna throw, hold on. We want a vertical box first. Delete that. Let's grab a vertical box. Like that. Then we're gonna grab a scroll box. Throw that in the vertical box. And now we want our save game slot widget. Throw that, whoops. Throw that in the scroll box. We're gonna grab another one, throw that in the scroll box. Grab another one, throw that in the scroll box. For some reason, one of those didn't go in the scroll box. So we'll call the top one. We'll just give that an underscore 1. Give the second one an underscore 2. And give the third one an underscore 3. Like that. And now we can go over to our save load menu. And on our overlay, we can get our save button menus widget. Throw that on the overlay. And you see, we get this guy. We're also on the overlay. We're going to size the content. Like that. And now we just need to do the same thing for our load menu. So the save button menu, we're gonna just duplicate this guy. And this is gonna be our load menu. Our load buttons. So load buttons menu. We'll open this guy. We'll delete all the save slots right here. And we're just gonna rename this load to load button size box right here. Then we're gonna grab our load game slots and throw that in the scroll box. Like that. And we'll just rename some of this. We give it a underscore 1. Give this one an underscore 2. Give this one an underscore 3. And now we want to go to our save load menu. We're going to grab our load games menu, pull this on our overlay, and voila, we've got them both there. So yeah, you can hide this one, unhide it, you'll see they're both there. And yeah, okay, so for now we can make this text right here just say save game. We're gonna change this depending on which menu we open, but we'll do that in another part. So for now, this is all we're gonna do in this one. We got it set up. This is the menu we were trying to get. So basically what we're gonna do with this menu is, depending on, you know, whether you're trying to save or load the game, we'll just have this menu come up. And also depending on, Whether you're doing a save menu or load menu, it'll show us our save buttons. If you're doing a load menu, it'll show us our load buttons. And yeah, that's kind of the idea behind what we're doing here. So, we're going to call it here for this one. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know those down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.